Hey everyone, TimaeuSS. Welcome to another NIKKE video. So, today we're going to show you the Endgame wishlist. Okay, I think it's been a while since we have visited the wishlist, and I'm going to show you what my wishlist now looks like as I reach the endgame. I think there will still be some discrepancies between players, depending on your focus, as well as how many copies of a character you have, because some characters are really just chasing for LB3 where other characters are chasing for core 7. So it's going to change between all of the players. So this is just a general guide, and if you are a player who's struggling to get through the 160 wall, this list may not be the best for you, because you should be constantly adjusting your list to try to break that 160 wall. All right. Okay, so with that disclaimer done, let's take a look. So Elysion, my goodness, Elysion after Helm's release essentially did not get anything great. All right, so I think the choices in Elysion are pretty straightforward. Okay, Privity, I think everyone should have a copy, because the mechanic of the last bullet and the ammo reduction makes Privity still very good, and everyone gets a free copy. So I think Privity is a must. Emma is very strong in PvP, and you can cheese Emma with the Jackal if you have a copy and manage to manipulate. All right, manage to manipulate with the damage sharing. So Emma, I put it there. Diesel is very good actually now after the buff. Okay, so similar to Emma in the sense that Diesel is used in Train somewhat, and also in PvP. Basically, if you have a shotgun enemy, put in Diesel and it's a free win almost. Okay, after that, you can do Polly. That buff and damage share is very good, but personally I go for Miranda, because Miranda is a key unit currently for Snow White. The Snow White one-shot comp will work against a lot of the different bosses, and it's only going to get stronger, and Miranda as a unit as a part of that. You technically only need one copy of Miranda, so you can swap her out once you get one copy. For your 5th slot, I think most people would want to go for Helm, but she's really in a tough spot at the moment. So she is used still in Union Raid at the top level, I think, for that lifesteal while not losing too much damage. But 5th position is quite flex in my opinion. You can also go for Vesti if you're having issues with Chatterbox, but I think most people are okay with it. Maiden is decent against Gravedigger or Polly in the sense of having that damage share and attack boost. Personally, for me, I'm actually going for Brid, because everyone else I have is Limit Break 3, so I am going for Brid in this comp. But again, Elysion, kind of meh in my opinion. Okay, so Bacillus. Oh my god. Okay, so we have to redo this because I didn't save, and let's just do that. And who was the last one that we said? It was Brid. Yeah, perfect. So Bacillus. So as much as annoying Suyin is as a character, all right, Bacillus is honestly, I think, one of the best, if not the best. It's probably the best industry or faction currently. It's got so many good choices. You've got the God Litter, you've got the Pepper, who is freaking strong as a healer that does more damage than most damage dealers. Okay, you've got Drake. So this list is going to change a lot for players when you're starting out. Okay, if you're starting out, you want the GOATs, the greatest of all times. All right, you want to pick up Senti, you want to pick up Drake, you want to pick up Litter, Pepper, and then if you are more focused against bosses, Lapchant. If you're more focused in PvP, Jackal. All right, so this, I think, is the initial list you should have if you want to pick up one copy of each of the strongest stuff. All right, and then you can swap the supports out technically, like Senti, okay, and go LB3 the rest of these, because Litter, you use it everywhere, so she's actually a support that you don't mind LB3ing, but you can take it off. You can take it off. These 3 damage dealers, you 100% want to LB3, especially Pepper. Even though she's a healer, she can output more damage than Drake sometimes. Okay, so she's a damage dealer. Ignore the fact that she heals. She's just so freaking strong. So my personal list right now is Lapchant, because Lapchant's very good against bosses. Okay, my Litter's core 6, so I'm gonna leave her off the list. I want more copies of Jackal for sure. I want copies of Drake. My Senti is core something as well, so I don't need that. I could use Pepper, more damage from Pepper. And actually, the last one, I'm going to pick Maxwell. So Maxwell is a late game choice. because Maxwell enables a lot of the damage dealers. Okay, so Maxwell Alice, even Maxwell Snow White are really strong. Please, if you can afford the space in Bacillus, start working towards Maxwell. I don't think you'll regret it, right? So that's why I have Maxwell in mind as well. So last but not least is Tetra. So Tetra used to be kind of meh as well. But after the next few banners since Modernia, Tetra has just been killing it. They keep getting better and better units. They really just have non-stop been upgrading their roster, right? So let's talk about the OGs. Who are the OGs? Alice, okay, and Noise, Dollar, Rupee. So those are the original 4 that people should go for, along with Sugar. Alice, hands down, is a Pilgrim level damage dealer on manual. Okay, I probably will make a video sometime about Alice later on, but Alice can easily outdamage Pilgrims on manual. That's how strong she is with the correct setup. The Koreans love Alice because they play this as like a Counter-Strike game. Alright, I just want to see auto. But different gameplay, different skill issues. Alice is so damn strong. Noise is still very good. Even though she got a nerf and she's no longer immortal, she is still very good under manual play against a lot of the different bosses, whether it be unit rate sometimes or the train. Okay, so Noise nerfed, but still very decent. Okay, and I'm a producer, so producer-san will never reset you. Okay, so these are kind of the OGs. Adala, she's got a skin. She's one of the better burst 2s because she's got the CD reduction. So if you're running multiple teams in situations like unit rate, you can always fit a Dollar somewhere in team 2, team 3. So Dollar is fantastic, and that skin just that booty. And then the other unit, Rupee, is a super strong burst 2. All right, she's like a mini Scarlet in a sense. So this was the OG, and of course Sugar is one of the best shotgun users against Gravedigger and just shotgun teams, one of the shotgun teams core. Okay, so that's why you want to keep this here. So in my opinion, this is the original list you should be working towards to, because after that it gets very situational. So for me, I don't need Noise anymore. She's like core 5 for me. Dola, I think she's core 2. I might keep her on the list for now, but I'm gonna remove Rupee for sure because Rupee is core 7 for me for some reason, and I already removed her off of my list a long time ago, but I keep getting her off of modes. So this is what I'm probably gonna keep for now. All right, now the new units that have joined us are so damn good. Okay, Cocoa with the cleanse is very unique. I think she's gonna have great applications in the future. Soda, technically you can get away with 1 copy to abuse in PvP. However, Soda and Viper, their home screen is Coomer material. Alright, I think this is the first time that it's worth adding these 2 to the Tetra list, just because you want to MLB 3 them so that you have their live 2D as your home page. It makes your day better. It just makes your day better. So I'm sorry, Dola, I'm taking you off for Viper. Okay, this is what the list would look like. However, I actually am probably going to take off Cocoa or Sugar. I haven't decided, but most likely Cocoa just for now, and add 1 copy of Folk Wang. Okay, and the reason being, I actually don't have a copy of Folk Wang. I don't have a copy of Folk Wang. Okay, so I need a copy. Folk Wang plus Aria. So if you don't have the Folk Wang plus Aria combo, you can put both of them on this wish list. And the reason why they're really good and potent is because their synergy allows you to deal with Modernia. Even if you are underleveled and you cannot survive Modernia's crossbeam in unit rate because it goes non-stop, all right? A Folk Wang plus Aria can do it. But there has been a recent discovery of a new tech, which is Cocoa. So Sugar, you're going down for the next while. Let's replace that with Cocoa. Cocoa under manual play, you can actually just cleanse the stun. Alright, so if Modernia stuns you, just burst and cleanse. Just burst and cleanse the AoE stun. It's that simple. So yes, this is the finalized wish list, and again, everyone's will look a bit different, but I've explained my choices and why for me this is my end game list. Of course, things will be adjusted. For example, after I get a copy of full coin, I probably switch this out for sugar, or when a new unit gets released, then I will obviously mix and match. But yeah, we probably don't have the next source of updates coming up, because after this right now, which is the limited banner for the collab, it's gonna take a bit, right? So anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, and hopefully this was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.